All right. Looks like everything is running. It is muted, so I can close this. All right. And I'm back here. I got to bring up some documents. All right, there's the documents. I also wanted to bring up the website. I was just looking at something, the foolishness. All right, so we're going to start with sharing the website simply because that seems to be where most of the issues are. All right, so let me move this out of the way so I can see. Can you guys hear me? Just thumbs up if you can hear me. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to take this slow because I've asked a lot of people to do what I'm about to do, and it wasn't done. Simply because of the type of questions I'm being asked, some of the information in these emails and texts that I'm getting constantly, and just the remarks that I'm getting. I know you haven't been to the website. So I'm going to say this as respectful as I can, and that is in order to participate with something, you have to be involved with it. You have to go to the website, you have to pay attention to what is on the website. A lot of the information that questions that I'm getting is right on this website. Um, Now, had I have not built a website, everybody would be asking, well, how come there's not a website? Where is the website? How come I can't go and read what it is you're talking about? Well, here it is, and it's been there for a minute. So when you get to the website and you hover over more, like I have asked everyone to do, how to get started with APD, getting started with Team Royal. I got to send this call invite. Hold on. Okay, I need somebody on this call, so I have to invite them. Hold on. Okay, just wanted to get that done. Um, Let me share a screen because I want you to go with me on this because it's important. This information, I need everyone to know where it's at. And the only way you're going to know where it's at is if I take you through it. Um, the presentation is not complete yet, but you will hear some of the things on the presentation that I'm talking about now because this stuff is in there. It's part of the presentation. All right. So, how to get started with both of them is right there. So, if you hover over more, you will see this as a drop down. So, depending on what you want to do. And the reason why I say that is because some people have made, express the desire to only do Team Royal, which is fine. You have a choice. You can do either one or both. But if you are going to do that, the getting started with Team Royal is what you want to do. You just click on that and follow what's in there. Now, the presentation is going to cover everything as far as how to get started with a promise delivered and how to get started with Team Royal as a participant of a promise delivered. Or you can click on the one as if you're going to just do Team Royal. So people will have a choice depending on their abilities. All right. Now, once in, that's the choice you've made. You can go over to join a promise delivered later if you so choose. Um, Down the road after you learn how to use the products necessary to do it. We already know that you need four things: a smartphone, crypto debit card, a wallet, cryptocurrency wallet, and a cold storage device of your choice. Now, you can choose both of those things or all three. Whatever one you want to use is fine, just as long as it supports the coins or cryptocurrency that you choose to use. Okay, so do your due diligence on these um, wallets and crypto debit cards because all of them don't use the same coins. Okay, so make sure you do your due diligence on which coins you can use with those devices. All right, a cold storage device is pretty much standard, but some of them are particular with what coins you can put on it. So that's part of doing the due diligence. All right. Um, so I wanted to touch on a lot of things on this website, and there will be some things added tonight. I was really wanting to put the presentation up, but it's not complete yet. We have to also remember something. We are currently, as of right now, going through the Christmas, New Year's holiday season. Okay, everybody's not at work. Only, people like me and some of you. But there's a lot of people that are on vacation. This is the time people take vacation, that take vacation. This is the time people travel, so they're not at home to do calls or to get this or that done. And things are falling behind or have fallen behind. We just went through Christmas, everybody's traveling. Nobody has any funds to do anything. And I get it, but I also need you to get it. Okay. The calls that I'm getting, how come I haven't been called yet? Be patient. We're in the Christmas holiday. Everybody is not working to, bend over backwards because you want it. All right. We have to, give people the opportunity to enjoy family. So everything's not going to come when you want it. Just because we're getting close to the launch day, everybody wants to go bananas now and call me. You had all year to call me. Now you want to mash in calls all during the day. And some of the stuff I can't answer because I can't pull it up on a phone. Okay. I'm not going to. Number one, because I'm at work. So I drive truck and there's a camera in my face, just like this one, right on the dashboard, right on the windshield. So they see everything I'm doing. I can't take the phone and try to find a spreadsheet because you want to know where you are. I've already asked everyone, and this goes to everyone, don't call me at work and ask me where you are on a list. Don't do that. That's a good way to either be removed, refunded, or, let's just not do that. Okay. I can answer a question or two at work. I can do stuff like that. But if you start talking about where am I on this list, or I'm supposed to be on this list or that list, I can't verify that. And you can't say where you are on my list. That's impossible. You can't do that. All right. If you've been called, then you've been called. If you haven't, don't worry. Everybody's going in. And see, those kind of questions tells me a lot about what it is. What's your real motive? Is it fully just money? Is that all you want? I mean, it is what it is. But one thing for sure, there are a few New Year's resolutions that are going to come out of the launch of A Promise Delivered. Number one, I will not be um, taken advantage of anymore, ever again. It has happened all year long, by everybody, including my job. Because see, when you're nice, people like to walk on you, use you up. Well, I've had enough of that for sure. And the reason why A Promise Delivered is so powerful to me is it will give me the opportunity to stand on my own. I will not have to grovel anymore to anyone, ever, and neither will you. But what I won't do is be bullied with my own system. It's not going to happen. I don't care how beautiful you are or how handsome you are. You're not going to bully me with my own platform. Okay. Patience is the utmost first necessary thing to participate with A Promise Delivered. I don't care if there's only 10 people that join it. As long as they're patient, I'm good. If you're impatient and have a problem with that, I suggest you either learn some patience, get some, buy some, whatever you got to do. It's going to be needed. All right. Brand new system. Brand new. This is not something we just picked up somewhere or bought off of a shelf. This is being created for your benefit. your family's benefit, and everybody around you's benefit. So you can stop borrowing or stop asking somebody for $20, $100, whatever it is. Shouldn't have to borrow money from no one, especially if you don't have a way to pay it back. That's another one this year resolution. I will not lend any more money. What I will lend is someone the opportunity to participate with this right here. This is my loan to people. If you want to borrow some money, join. Then you won't have to borrow no more money. All right. So there's some things, like I said, I've been all weekend trying to get stuff ready for you guys. Saturday I had to work. Then they canceled the work. I missed my class with the kids because of a job. They could care less about what I need to do. Right? So when you work for somebody, they own you. They can do stuff like that. All day Sunday, I fought with DocuSign, paid for subscription to be able to use the system to send all of these documents to you guys so you could just sign them and be done. That was $65 spent and is going to be refunded because the DocuSign doesn't do that anymore. It does it, but you have to be almost a IT person to upgrade the regular DocuSign to the new one. And that's what you pay for. And it still doesn't work. So when people call, and I'm talking about you, all of you, not just one or two, everybody, you have no idea what I actually go through to get this thing, trying to get this thing done for you quickly. Very difficult. I spent an entire Sunday trying to get documents to you, an entire day. Do you have the documents? No. How many calls did I get today asking for documents? It's very frustrating when you try to get stuff done and the phone is constantly ringing. I already know you don't have the documents. You don't have to call me and remind me that you don't have the documents. Okay? I know this part. Trust me. So, with that fight, I'm going to have to revert back to the other process, which I will go over in a minute. I want to go down here and the video. This video should answer 90% of your questions. If you want to see what the money is about with a promise delivered, if you want to see what the actual royalties can amount up to, which you can use as money, right? It's crypto, but if you have a crypto debit card, it's money. The picture on here shows you exactly what the concept is. I bet you nobody paid attention to that. The very picture, I picked this picture for a reason. What is the person doing? They're looking at different products on a website. Below those products is a list of products. So one is in TVs, one is in monitors, one's in cameras, and there's a list of pages and pages and pages of different cameras at different prices, right? Let's say that's sixth grade. Then you're going to see stuff at the sixth grade level, just like that. Products. How do you buy these products? With the debit card that you should have as one of your tools. Or when we get to the big boy site, the debit card is going to be attached to the software. Buy it right in there. And if the gift card is going to be on all the levels, all of the grades, just use the gift card that's there. it will be able to handle whatever level it's on. That was one of the giveaways as to what was added. The gift card should be at every grade. So you don't have to go do anything extra. Let's say the headphones that the young lady has on. You want the headphones. So you would click on the headphones and you'll see rows and rows of different headphones, colors, whatever technology they have in them, noise canceling, whatever. And you just use the gift card at that level. Let's say it's $600. You have the gift card right there. Buy the things, put your address in, done. Each grade is going to be like that, similar to that. It won't look just like that, but that's what I wanted to see if anybody was going to pick it up, and nobody caught it. Nobody caught that picture. That's how I know if you're paying attention. Now everybody's like, oh, yeah. It's called paying attention to detail. And if you saw that picture, you would have known that each level is going to have products. I've said that numerous times. It's all the way through the video. But yet the questions are coming, well, how are we going to get the products? You ever went to Amazon? How did you get the product to the house? Put it in the cart, pay for it, done. Right? Same thing, but with different products. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you all again to go back and watch this video. But what I need you to do is to watch it with eyes that are seeing what's there. Don't just watch the video, watch the detail of the video. It will explain itself. It will tell you how a promise delivered works if you listen. But everybody wants to hear me say, how does it work? It's right there, right in front of you, and nobody caught it. It's been there for months. Nobody caught it. You asked for it. I gave it to you. Nobody caught it. Now you're all thinking, right? You're probably all thinking, well, I never thought to look at the video like that. Well, I wonder why I kept saying, go watch the video. Watch it twice. How many of you watched it fully twice and you still didn't see that picture? Yeah, I'm picking on you. It's okay. I can do that. Now, above this video is a statement that is darker than the rest. And that statement means everything. I gave you a few minutes to read it. Now, I want you to read that in detail. And like I said, it'll answer the questions if you're paying attention. First word in that statement, the first word. Does anybody see that word? Not me at the top, like some think. Oh, I'm going to make all the money because I'm at the top or I'm the first person. You don't know me. It's right there in the website. I don't write things and especially put them out in public just to be writing it. There's meaning in there. Second, chop, transform lives. How many lives will be transformed when we launch? The next one is the first one. If you told everybody in your neighborhood about a promise delivered and they got in and they went through the process to which we have put together that creates the ability to transform their life, have you helped the community? A promise delivered is worldwide. It's not just here in the US because we only think about US people. Poverty is everywhere. It's right there. So, again, I need you to read the website. And this time, use your discernment to look at the actual words that are on there. Read the details. All right. There's going to be some things added over the next day or two. But I want to go to these documents and I want to get this out of the way once and for all. So I'm going to switch the share and I'm going to, I guess I got to open up all of them first and then just pick which one. Close that. Close that. Open this one. This one. This one. And one more. All right. So I'm going to screen share. As soon as I can find it. Come on, you crazy thing. There they are. So we're going to start with this one. And I'm going to go through these documents one more time. But before I do that, what I need from all of you, and I'm going to email these things out tonight. The DocuSign did not work. So that means we're going to go back to our original thought, which was emailing them to you. You print them out, you sign them, put in the information, and then mail them back to me. Now, to make it so that there's no postage, all you have to do is scan the documents in and email them back to a promise delivered at gmail.com. So you're going to print them out, you're going to sign them, have them signed, whoever's doing what, real signatures, real printing, and then send them back to me. Scan them in with the signatures. You keep the original. You send the scan to me. Now, before you start digging into the question barrel. Let me finish all the documents first. And then I'm going to talk about what goes in these documents. And there shouldn't be any questions. Shouldn't. All right. Pledge agreement. I'm not going to read them all. You're going to put the date that you're actually signing it. Don't put today's date or the date that you got it. The actual day that you are going to put your information in this document. If you write big, just write above it. The only person that's going to see this information is myself. So it's not going to a company, it's not doing all that, but still make it legible. All right. I started to send a Word document then, but you send a Word document, people start messing with the document or destroy it altogether. So the way to keep it solid is going to be a PDF. It's going to come to you as an email. Just simply print it out, put the information in, and scan it back in and email it to a promise delivered. Real simple. In the pledge, you're going to read it. You're going to put in the state, of course, the country. Now, when we get to these names, the first line is print. Large, clean letters. When you sign how you sign. Doesn't matter. The witness, print, and then sign. All right. Now, here we go with the first question I'm going to kill and knock out of the way. Same principle as if this was a DocuSign. Your witness is in Kansas. You're in Detroit. Call them up. Hey, let me read this document. They changed their mind. They emailed it to me. I have to put your information in. Are we still good? You should have already talked to your people since we started talking about these documents. So they should already know that they're your witness, right? They already know this. So you're going to read the document to them. They say, yeah, I got it. You can even email it to them. It's going to be in a PDF. Send it to them so they can look at it. Make sense? This way you can share it. Share it all over the place. Can't change it. And if it gets changed, I'll know because there is a PDF, whatever. But anyway, send it to them so they can read along with you. Okay, what am I signing? This, that, and the other. Okay, where? Yeah, okay, yeah. You're gonna sign there? Yeah. This is where I sign? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna sign it for you because I have it printed out. I'm talking to my friend in Kansas. They read it along with me. As a matter of fact, if it's the same person that's going to do all your documents, I would have them read all of them that have a witness. They're going to be the same witness, but you're going to write their name. You're going to print it first and sign it the best way you can. Doesn't have to look like theirs. Just sign it. If they give you permission. This is the part that I need you to pay attention. Whoever your witness is, whoever your beneficiaries are, email this to them so they can read along with you and say, yes, I agree. You can put my name on it, or no, I don't want no parts of that. Find somebody else. But that's the easiest way to do this without, creating a whole lot of slowdown. I don't want any slowdown. That's why I'm going to email this to everybody tonight. Start working on it. Especially if you're being called now as the first 75. We're not finished with calling the first 75. Okay, Christmas just left. Now we're in New Year's. Everybody's going to get drunk tonight or tomorrow night, whatever. Patience. All right, patience. So we do get done with the first 75, calling everybody on that list, and there's some new ones that got added that weren't there. When we're done, we'll be done. You'll know we're done because the next email you're going to get is whatever day that you scheduled to be called, you're going to be signing up. You'll know we're done. Now, since I'm talking about patience, some of you don't know the process of the first 75, which means you have to be extremely patient. You will not be able to withdraw or do anything in the back office until it is unlocked. That was the agreement of being the first 75. You're testing it. You're helping me test it. So if I get a phone call from somebody out of the first 75 before I open that back office, a question talking about how do I get it, I can assure you of two things. One, you're going to be removed immediately and refunded. Yes, there's a no refund policy in place, absolutely. But I also reserve the rights to alter or change any of these documents. No, it's not on there. Doesn't need to be. Okay? Call them, email this document to them, have them read along with you. If they agree to it, you sign their information, scan it back to a promise delivered. That's with every document we're getting ready to go over. So that should squash the next question. Well, what about no? Listen, email it to them, read along with them. If they agree, then you put their information. If they don't agree, do not put their information. Simple as that. Okay? Let's do the next one. Because there's one in here that I need to pick on. Perjury. If you lie, I'm going to sue you because you're stealing money, basically. If you're trying to get in here under false pretenses and I find out, or the litigation legal department finds out, because I do have a legal department, just so you guys know, I do have one. And they do check. That's why I'm getting this information. But I'm not keeping socials on my website, and I'm not keeping the birth date. It's part of the application, but it won't be kept because that's how people track you down or find you and all this and do stuff with that birth date. Okay. Um, Same thing. Put it in front of them because you got a witness on here. Anything that says a witness, you got to email it to them so they can see it. Let them read this thing, the entire document. Don't just skim over. Oh yeah. What is this? Okay, I sign it. You're signing their name if they're not with you, so they have to be able to read it. All right, very important. Let me go to the next one. Where's it at? Here it is. You notice there's a blue border around this page. None of the other ones have a border. There's a reason for the border. The border is a legal document that deals with multiple people. Those other documents is you and a witness. But this one is different from all of them. This document will also be in the back office of your profile. And you'll know why in just a minute. This notice of death agreement is basically a kind of a last will, almost, because of the simple fact that it pretty much says what's going on, what my obligation is, not my, but a promise delivers obligation is the person that is going to be pretty much the one that I would contact or the company would contact first. Or this person would be sending over the death certificate. All right. And this is the person that the promise delivered is going to deal with. Now, here's the part that I need you to pay close attention to as I scroll to this next page. All the way down, no liability. So whatever comes out of your per se account, not the wallet, not the crypto debit card, not the cold storage device, but what is in the back office. And I need to break this down to everybody because for some odd reason, everybody thinks there's going to be billions of dollars in your back office, and it won't. Shouldn't be. There'll be whatever's there, but it's not going to be massive amounts of money. That is supposed to be in your cold storage. Okay. Whatever is being earned or put together or received should be in that cold storage. So this person right here, I need y'all to pay attention. Whoever the is basically called it an executor, the capable person that you put in charge goes right here. The very first page. Notice that? Notice it's not your name all plastered in there. No. Legal representative, capable person that you trust with your life goes here because this person is going to be pretty much in charge of what happens to your final things dealing with a promise delivered. All right. Here's what they're going to be dealing with. Next page down. In witness. All right. In witness. There's a witness here. So the same witness is going to sign here. But let me back up. And I'm going to start at the top of this page. Entire agreement. All right. Now your name is here. Why is your name after the capable person? Let me answer that question. See here? Representatives. All right. The same person. This person is the one that's going to be contacting us, a promise delivered, with the death certificate, and we will be contacting them with whatever's left in the back office or wherever you stopped at and finished. That's what's coming to that person. The reason why they need to be a capable person is because a promise delivered is not going to do percentage payments. That is not our place. That's this person's place. So you have to understand the document that you're signing. This is your capable person, whoever that is. Whoever this person is that you designate has to understand that they are going to do the breakouts. 5% here, 2% to this one, and so on and so forth. Print and sign, print and sign. If it's 8 kids, you print and sign their names. If they have phone numbers, which some of them do now, put it in there. All right. There's 8 of them, 10 slots, because there was, a couple families that are big. So it was 8. So I made 2 more just to make sure. You might have another one before we get to that point. You never know. All right. This person, I'm going to say it again. This person here is the same person up here at the very first page. Same person, capable person that you choose to handle your final finances. and to make sure that these people get what's supposed to be theirs. Now, what information does that capable person need to have? Everything you have: your wallet, password, your cold storage, password, because that's where everything should be when you start talking about percentages for this one or that one. That has nothing to do with a promise delivered, period. It has everything to do with this person, whoever this is. This person is going to contact a promise delivered, send in a copy of the death certificate. Then a promise delivered is going to freeze that account and let it roll till it ends. And whatever is accrued will be sent to this person, this responsible person that you put there. Capable, I'll just put capable. And then they deal with that and, divide it as you designate. But this person that you put here needs to know how to get into your bank, how to get into your wallet, because there's going to be stuff sitting in there that needs to be shared with the family or however you have it set up. So you have to think ahead, especially with this document. You have to think ahead. If these are children, they won't be children 10 years from now. They'll be teenagers. So you need to be able to update this. That's why this form, this entire form, is going to be in your profile. Or not the entire form, but from here down. I don't know what, I may summarize this whole thing. I'll get Chat GPT to summarize it and then stick this part to what it summarizes. Okay? Won't need the witness, but the percentage and all this, you put that in there. You do that in your own back office. Somebody might act up in college and you just write them off and be like, nope, you're not getting nothing because you did something stupid. Whatever your issues are, you need to be able to update this, because once you sign it with me, whatever you sign it with me, it's fine. If you change it or need to change it in your back office, change it. You don't have to ask permission. It's going to be there for you to change it because life happens. Okay. You should be able to update this information as updates are needed. Somebody might have a brand new grandbaby. They need to be added. One might leave. They need to be taken off. You know what I mean? So that's the one document I wanted to really touch on as much as possible. The rest of them are pretty much that's the no refund background check. Let's do the no refund. Well, no refund is no refund. It's not that hard to understand, and it went into effect September 1st. All right, that's when this was put together. This phone number is not on at the moment. I didn't want another phone bill while we're waiting to launch. As soon as we launch, that number goes back live. All right. Just your name, print and sign, no refunds. All right, let's do the last one. Which one is this? Background check. Now, the background check pretty much is just going to have what it has. You're going to have the date that you do it, your name, again, print it out and sign it. Print up here, though. Don't sign this. All right, print. Down here, just read the document, state, country. Notice there's no witness, none of that. It's a background check. You're just saying, yes, you're giving me the opportunity or the ability to do a background check, which none of the information stays on our website or our servers, along with the um, identity check, which is know your client. That's a software that has to be purchased and it'll be added to the website. You simply put your information in, and then it will tell the software that you're a real person and there's only one of you, and only one position will be able to be put under that information, period. One account. That's it. Now, can multiple people in the same house have an account? Yes. What's the youngest that can have an account but will be locked? 12. You can sign them up. Absolutely. Put them on in there. But that back office will be locked until they're 18. It's just the way it works. But I'm not going to not allow them to participate and get a good foundation just because they're young. Ask MJ. All right. So that's pretty much it. The documents are simple. We're not going to go and make this harder than it is. I'm going to email them to everybody. Nobody has the documents. Nobody's, you've seen them once, but they've been changed and cleaned up. This is the final copies. I'm going to email them through either um, vertical response, which I do one email, and you should be able to print them out as full documents and go from there. Print them, do what you need to do to them, scan them back in, and email them to a promise delivered as soon as you can. If people are all over the state, just send them a copy of the email. They can read along with you. Okay, Kevin, can I sign your name on this? I have to sign it and scan it in. Kevin might be in Utah. Kevin's gonna be like, yeah, go ahead, put it in there. I got that. I can read that. I see it. They're not signing themselves into anything. It's just a witness. They're witnessing the fact that you are submitting this information under yourself. Okay. That's pretty much it. So that should clear up all the document stuff. There shouldn't be any more questions on these documents. You get them, you print them out, call people. If you have people all over, email them a copy so they can read it with you. They allow you to sign their name. Doesn't have to be perfect. Print it, sign it, done. Scan them back in, send them to a promise delivered. In the subject, your first name, last name. Um, let's call them 5 documents or the 5 docs, whichever you want to put. Entry documents. Let's do that. Entry documents. First name, last name, entry documents. Now I know how to file that email. All right. Work with me, work quickly, get it done as soon as you can. That's done with that. All right. Let's move on to the next thing. All right. The next thing was, let me bring up this document. Hold on a minute. I have to find it. Where did I put it? Hmm. I don't know if this is going to come across. Let me see if I can do it. Share. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to bring up an image and I need you to just look at it. Don't prejudge, just look at the picture. There is I don't want to call it a scripture, but I do want to call it a analogy. And most of you will know it by footprints. And in the scripture or the statement footprints, there is a very deep message. And it starts off with two sets of footprints going across the sand. That's you and a promise delivered. Right? When the launch happens, there's only going to be one set of footprints because a promise delivered is going to carry you for the rest of your life. Now, we have two choices. We can participate and hold each other up and keep each other informed, connected, or we can fight and use negative things just because. I prefer the first. Everybody is responsible for this platform, not just me. This is not mine. Remember the first word in that part on the website? The first word is together, right? Together. Give me the opportunity to finish what I need to finish and give you those footprints. But we're going to start off with these documents, okay? Print them, sign them, scan them. That's done. The sign up process is going to go much faster thanks to the fabulous four that we have and the callers. It's a lot of training going on. You guys don't even know it. These guys are training right through the holidays, Christmas. They was training to get ready for tomorrow or next 2 days. They're tight as drums. When they call you, and I'm putting this out to 136 people, some of you have already been called, and I got great reviews, by the way. Fab, you guys are doing an excellent job because some of the questions I was getting today, they said that they were called. And they said it was a really quick call. They enjoyed it. And all their appointments are set. So the process is already working. If you haven't been called yet, does not mean you're not on the list. It's Christmas, New Year's. Remember I said it's going to be a break. People are traveling, people are doing things, people are spending money. Okay. It is what it is. But I would really prefer that we all work together. So when they call you, do not inundate them with a bunch of questions. That's what this call is for. If there's something you want to know, let me answer it. These guys are just to call you to get your appointment set and make sure you're equipped with what you need to participate. That's it. They're just like you. They don't know any more about how it works than you do. They're just calling to make sure you're ready. That's it. Okay. So I want to squash that. Everybody's thinking I've got a couple people that say, well, they know more now because they're working directly with you. You all are working directly with me. Who are we on the phone with? You. Who am I talking to? You. Some of you called me. I'm talking to you. right? Together. We will have this situated. And I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to take some time to hit those documents. Check your emails. It should come through like anything else when I email it. It won't be links, so it shouldn't wind up in spam. It's just going to be documents. They don't kick the email thing to say, oh, this is spam. Links do that. And there's no links in any of these documents. It's just documentation. Now, for the most part, I may test it to see if a person can print these things out from that email that comes from vertical response before I do that. If I can't, then I'll do 100 at a time till I get them all out. That's just 6 emails. That's 600 entries on the spreadsheet. Okay, so you should have them direct as attachments in your email if I can't get it to work with the vertical response. Either way, you will have those documents. Get them done. All right. Um, they're going to leave a message if they call you and they can't get you. They're going to leave a message. This is not, we're not doing brain surgery over the phone. We're making a phone call, so everybody knows how this works. If they don't get you, they're going to call you back or leave a message. They may call you back in, you know, an hour or two. Just remember the form that you filled out said what time you want them to call you. So you should be available. Don't put just any kind of time. And when they call you, oh, well, I was, taking a shower. I was getting my hair dyed. Don't put that time. You're going to get information first to let them know when to contact you. So there should not be any confusion. I did it like that for a reason. The form also says, what's your time zone? So they're going to call you in the proper time in your zone, not where they're calling from. I did that on purpose. Right? Everybody good with that so far? Thumbs up. All right. I don't want to bore you any further than I have. I do want to get these questions out of the way. The presentation will come as soon as I have everything in there to give it to you. I don't have it all, but you should have it before we launch. Um, I just want to make sure I hit everything. I know there's a few extras that'll probably come up during the questions, but I want to do some introductions. I'm going to put some people on some spots. You ready? All right. I'm going to ask 10 people to do me one favor. 10 people put in the chat. Let me open my chat so I can see when it started. 10 people put in the chat. First name, last name, year you were born. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Who was that? Jacqueline. All right. I got what I need. Since Chris was born on my year, I'm going to stop right there. I have to stop now. I got him. So let me grab. Leela was also in my year. You're special people. Copy. Yeah, I'm picking. Don't worry. Everybody's special. Okay, I got what I needed. There will be things done like this on every call. So this is going to make you come to the call and pay attention. Going forward, there's only one call once a week, 8 o'clock on Mondays. One call. There's a reason. I need all my time so I can get y'all loaded 3 by 3. All right. I need my time to do it. I can't do it on the phone. After tonight, I have to go on regular call hours. Those call hours are only for questions. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. After 5, I won't be in the truck. I'll be in front of this computer. But I'll answer questions when I'm out in the road because I'm not in front of the computer. But once I get in front of this computer, I do not want to be disturbed. Okay, so I have from 5 in the evening, I got to eat from 5 to 9 to put people in. Stack. From 5 to 9. Notice what I did? 9 to 5, 5 to 9. How many hours have I given you? I'll wait. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 12, right? 12 hours I'm dedicating to each and every one of you. Give me the time and the opportunity to give you 100% and just watch your back office. Watch your rank. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Next Monday, have somebody next to you. I want to see 266 people on this call. How do we accomplish that? One person, right? One person. By next Monday, everything goes like I'm almost positive it will. We will have launched and you can see the process working. And when that friend or family member says, "You been paid yet? You made any money?" You can log in and show them. And then they'll pay attention to the call. Okay? So, can we bring one person to the call next Monday? You have an entire week and a weekend. Can we do that? One person. not 10, 1. Okay. I'm going to see. I'm looking at the number 133 is drop one, but 133 is the number. That's what I'm looking at. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at 132. I want to see what that number looks like next week. Now, the launch. Let's talk about this launch. The launch is going to be a simple process because a promise delivered application is very stripped down, basic. Okay. You're going to go through a know your client. That's what the picture of the license and all that. That does not come to me. So don't ask. I won't have a copy of it. That's a third party. They verify ID that lets me know that you're who you say you are. KYC, know your client. You're going to go with the regular stuff: first name, last name, email, phone number, address. Yes, your real mailing address. You can use a P.O. box. You'll put other information. Your that's pretty much it, because the other stuff goes in the website itself. Your address to your wallet, your address to whatever, the addresses. Copy and paste. Do not type that thing in there, because when you throw away $2,000, don't ask me to replace it. Copy and paste only when you put that information in there. Your wallet, your cold storage, what else? Your crypto debit card. Those three things you're going to be sending to. So you want to make sure copy paste only. All right. Those questions I won't answer, Anna, just so you know. I won't answer those questions. The spreadsheet is not open for discussion. What's on that spreadsheet is admin only. Okay. Love you, but no, I won't answer those questions. Um, that's it. Regular application, sign up, you're done. Get rolling. The next thing you want to get ready for is, like I said, if you're brand new and you're going to take the team role possessions, make sure that you have an LLC already done. You saw me send out an email about this BOI, whatever, them trying to scare people into filling out this document is not necessary at the moment. It is under litigation. Doesn't mean you don't have to do it, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be, under these incredible bill fees because you didn't fill it out. But anything that they can make money off of you, they're going to try to push. All right, we'll see what they do with it as far as the litigation is concerned with it. If the stay holds, then don't worry about it. If it doesn't, just fill it out. It's really not that big of a deal, but it's just another way to get money. That's all it is. Um, there was something else. I knew there was something else. Is that BOI thing? Um, if you're coming in fresh, brand new, and you're going to go through a promise delivered, it's going to populate two positions. The first one goes under your name. The second one goes under an LLC. So if you don't have an LLC at the moment, I would start on that process right now. Because when we start going in, you're going to move fairly quickly, a lot quicker than most of you are thinking. And you're going to be up on that second position and nothing to put there. Don't be that person. You already know you need an LLC. If you don't have it now, excuse me, I would suggest you get one. And like I said before, it's done on irs.gov. Takes all of 8 minutes. Get that stuff taken care of now, please. All right. All right, let's do quick Q&A, and then I'll stop the recording. I don't want the recordings crazy long because I want people to actually listen to this part. Winnie, hold on. I got to change the little settings over here. 1 second. Okay, Winnie, you should be able to unmute.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I was wondering, you said on the documents that when somebody's far from you, you can fill in or print their names. Now, the second line is the signature.
Mm-hmm.
Do you allow still to print that person's name?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to write like they write anyway. So just print it.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, that's the question I had. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peter.
Montalvo, I have two questions. Excuse my laryngitis tonight. The first question is, on the documents, can I do them through Adobe Acrobat?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Second question, on the KYC, I presume you're able to use a passport.
Yeah, it'll take whatever that software. I'm going to make sure it'll do either one.
Okay, so on the documents, I don't need to print them out. I could do it all through Adobe and then print them, send it back to you then, right?
Well, if you have PDF editor,
Yeah.
you can actually edit the thing.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
All right. Charlie.
Okay, good, got it. Quick question. On the documents, the person who is the capable representative, can that person also be one of your beneficiaries?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's it. That's all I had. I got it. Thanks.
You're welcome. Margaret?
Yes, Montalvo. I assume that the phone number that was on one of those documents that you said wasn't actually live yet, and the email address would be where the beneficiary would contact in the event
Yes.
of something happening. Okay, thank you. That's good. I just want to say something about the forms that we were sent out for putting our time zone, etc. on. It was a wee bit difficult. Just for people outside the US, I sort of had to budget a little bit. But could another field be added where they could actually type in their time zone?
Yeah, that's okay. That was a miss move for me. I'm going to take the time zones out and just you put your country. That we'll just have to figure it out.
Yeah, right. I just put New Zealand Daylight Time, which is our time zone. Yeah. So, and I had to tick one of yours, so I put Pacific. We are in the Pacific, but not the Pacific
Right.
by the states. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Montavo. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Dan?
And Montalvo, I noticed on the beneficiary form, as you scan down, was something about according to the laws of the state. I'm assuming that's the law of the state that we live in.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's why you're putting the state up at the top. Your state, USA, your state, whatever. But yeah, that's all your whatever laws permit in your state have to be followed.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
David, Drew.
Yeah, on top, I just want to remind everyone that the IRS.gov is closed for maintenance until the 2nd of January. So if they don't have it, because we tried to go on there on the 27th and on the 26th, and there was a notice to all people. And if they try to get a document or whatever from the 27th to the 2nd, it's unavailable.
Right. This is the point I was getting at earlier in the call.
Right.
In the middle of the holiday season, so stuff doesn't
Right.
move
Exactly.
as quickly as you want it
No,
to.
you're set to get it as soon as possible. They have to wait till the 2nd to get it if they don't have it. I'm okay. I got mine a long time ago.
Okay,
I'm
great.
just reminding you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Karen?
Yes, Ty Montalvo.
Hello.
So I have two LLCs which are dormant. I haven't done any kind of activity on there for like maybe 2 years now. So would this new law, this BOR, apply to me? Would you know that?
It's more or less going to apply to any LLC. That's why they're fighting it because, like I said before, there are bigger people than us that this would truly chop up their income. So they're not going to allow it to pass. So I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Yes, because did you see the fee? I mean, for one thing, this was just dropped on us like
Yeah,
5 minutes ago, and
right.
I was with them until I got to the end, and it cost $375.
hmm I wouldn't sweat that.
All right.
All
I
right.
mean, like, yeah. Hopefully, like, if it does go through, I mean, by that time in February, I'll be all right. So I'll pay it. If
All right.
I'll be in a good position. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Sina or Sienna? Sienna J?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question. If you don't have a beneficiary right now, can you put like a name of a church or like a homeless shelter or?
Yes, you can put the person, the representative to wherever you want to make those funds go to. You can put it there. But it has to be a real person. Charity, the same thing. If you're going to give it to the charity, I need a contact person to contact.
Okay. And for the witness, whoever calls us, can we use them as a witness?
No. No, the callers can't be witnesses or beneficiaries. You might want to put them. You can put them as a Benny, but not a witness. You have to get a witness. The only person that would step in as a witness would be me, and it's only temporary.
Okay, how temporary?
2, maybe 3 months, 2 months. You should be able to find somebody in 2 months.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's it.
You're welcome. All right. Okay. Miss Fenty?
That's not me. There's another K.
Oh, okay. Other K?
Montavo,
Yes.
hi. I was just wondering, could I have your address so I could just send this stuff to you? Because you saying scanning and all this stuff, I'm thinking like,
You can do that right at the library.
my library would do that?
Yeah. You can do it at the library. You can do it at Kinko's, Office Depot, all those guys. Just go up to
Okay.
the counter, tell them you want to scan this to this email address. I promise deliver it at gmail.com. They'll do it right for you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. David.
Yeah, Montavo, one more thing. Previously K. Yeah, because I don't have a computer, so anything I have to scan or print out, I go to the library. Very simple. At the library, everything's free because we pay for it anyway in our taxes. So you just go on a computer, jump on the printing computer or the faxing computer, scanning computer, and you do it. Do whatever you need to get done. And one other thing, I got a question. Another member was going to be my witness because she knows everything what's going on. But now you're saying the witness has to be on the other document has to be someone who's trusted with all the information,
No.
like the passcodes
No,
and
no,
stuff.
no, 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 no. You weren't paying attention.
Okay.
Capable person on the beneficiary document only.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
That's not a
referring.
witness.
Okay. No. What I'm saying is, okay, no, we have a witness, but the capable person will not be a witness. It's someone else, correct?
No. They can't
On the
hold
other
they
document.
can't hold two major spots on a document.
Very good. No, just want to make sure. That's what I'm going to, because you wasn't clear about that. So now it's much clearer. Thank you. Because I already have a witness in another member. And so the beneficiary, I'll figure that one out too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Alan?
Goodness, I had to punch the mute button about 7 times, get it open. So basically, the capable person and the beneficiary are interchangeable.
The capable person can be a beneficiary on that document.
Yeah,
But
right.
a capable person can't be the capable and a witness to the document.
Right. A witness must be totally separate from either one of those two. Okay. So we're basically talking about 3 people.
Mhm.
Also, the documents. No, we won't start moving up in the APD until all of those documents have been completely submitted back to the Hive, right?
Pretty much, yep.
Okay. And also the come on, I wrote it down. Let me go back. Change. Okay, the beneficiary. Write it down in shorthand. The meaning of the shorthand. All right, well, I know we can change the beneficiary at any time. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I do want to offer a suggestion, to help you in your frustration to all your people, because every time you say it, I'm just shaking my head. People keep calling you, and, you got this, you did this, or you said this. And I was talking to somebody some days ago, and I said the only people you have to worry about what you say to when you make promises in an imperfect world are children. You want to try to make sure if you tell a child something that you're able to follow through with it. Now, all the time you can't. But when it comes to grown adults, they gotta understand. We had 2 hurricanes. You know, you had something happen on your job. You know, I just had a friend of mine that I've known since high school call me up and tell me that his wife's brother was found dead in his apartment, and I've known both of them before high school, before I knew the friend. You know, anything could happen in your life. The programmers, glitches. So my suggestion to all of those who you said someone on this call, if you get like a child and you can't wait and wonder, call somebody else in the group and ask them, well, did they get their documents? Hey, did you get this? Call around and find out in the group, you know, well, if a number of people haven't gotten it, this hasn't happened, then you can probably rest assured that nobody has, and leave Muntavo alone. Like I told you, I try not to bother you. I only called you Saturday because I was asked to because of my situation from Ted. And you were too busy, and I didn't even call you back. I said, I'm gonna leave him alone and talk to Ted later on today. So I don't know. It just, you say that, it just.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm going to wind up getting an assistant. I just haven't decided who it is yet.
Yeah. So you play a banjo. Looks like.
I play nothing yet, but I plan to learn it.
Okay. Maybe you can do a takeoff of one of Michael Jackson's old songs and put something on a shirt, go to a mall, you know, sing APD.
Okay. All right. Good night, Alan.
See what it's about. Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some things going to be moved around. I just can't wait to finally launch.
None of us can.
Yep. Y'all check it out. I want to show it to you. Is that gorgeous or what?
Beautiful. Blue is my favorite color. Is that blue?
Yep.
Well, blue, yeah.
And that's a guitar. That's not a banjo.
Oh,
That's
I
a full-on
can see now.
guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to learn it.
Nice.